Hi everyone. So I'm Madeleine. I did a presentation Refresh and Renew Life Thursday. So if you came, thank you. That was awesome. I really enjoyed a small group. I think this was amazing and I can't wait to do it again. And if you missed it, well, here's your chance. So this is not the recording I did to that event. I'm trying to keep this short, sweet, just to give you the information that, people took out this presentation. So first, I wanted to kind of explain the goal of why we did this event. So the goal was to bring back the sparkle lifestyle. As we all know, the last couple of years were crazy. First, thank you so much for being a loyal client. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. The entire team appreciate you. And one thing that was important for us, it was to kind of bring back that sparkle lifestyle. I will talk a little bit more about where we're coming from, where we're going. But the goal here is to bring that treatment plan, that custom approach, just to bring back to value, to share that with you. And this is the goal of tonight's presentation, was to come up with that experience that you can have when it comes to Sparkle. So first, I want to introduce myself. I'm Madeleine Casey. I'm the owner of Sparkle Lifestyle in MediSpa. And my degree is in nutrition from the University of Moncton, and that's how it all started. I first started doing. I was working with women that were either trying to lose weight and then I met with some gynecologists and we started working with eating disorders and women trying to get pregnant. That's really where it came from. Then, as the company grew, I recognized the importance of education and working with your body versus against it. At the time, there is not a whole lot of health professionals that were working in the private system. And so I kind of surrounded myself with people that had the same value as me and going with the same client that I had, because I'm a firm believer that I want to keep improving the experience of my client versus, find new ones. I started noticing that people that I was working with wanted to still have access to that professional help, but in all their health related aspect of their life, and beauty was one. And so right now, we still believe in that holistic approach. And I think that's what makes Sparkle a little different than what's out there. It's really we start working from the inside out, making sure that you treat your body right, that you feed it right, and we focus on treatment that will actually work on prevention versus reactive. Don't get me wrong, we can react, but I think the results will be much better when you focus from the inside out. And that led us to who we are now. We moved recently in our brand new location, and it's really, really nice. And we keep the same value, all about innovation, education, pampering of our client. Those are big, big things for us. And this is the team. So yeah, that's all of us. There's actually one missing, Amy, who joined last week. We didn't have time to take her picture on time to add to the team, but I'm so proud of this team. Work hard together. We went through a lot together, but we love sharing all their knowledge, experience, and we can come up with treatment plan that work all in collaboration to each other. So I'm a nutritionist, so I really focus on inflammation, internal health. We have nurses to give you the pampering and the care, and we have nurses with tons of experience all over the world and injectable, and then doctors, gynecologists. So we all work together to really come up with long-lasting results and, the experience that you want. So what I'm presenting today is the Sparkle lifestyle, how we want to work with you moving forward. So the first step is all about that general consultation. That's when you're going to come sit down and we will be doing a complete skin analysis. So we just got the new Observe so we can really see what's going on inside your skin so we can really understand your concern and how to treat them. During that consultation, we will also listen to your goals, your need, what you've done before, what you're looking for, time frame, budget. Those are all part of that consultation. Then after we received all that information, that's when the magic happened and we will put together a customized treatment plan. But to do that, during that consultation, you will have a technician. We'll collect all the information, but we may need to talk to other people. Maybe they need to talk to me so I can come up with something more on your holistic health, nutrition, lifestyle. Maybe you need to talk to the doctors to make sure there's no skin lesion that needs to be looked at. Maybe we want to have some of our nurses input about loss of volume, the firmness of your skin, then, gynecologists, if it's intimate health, that we all work together and come up with a treatment plan for you. Then once we come up with that treatment plan, you need to follow it. So we really want to give you that experience of having that concierge service so that the person that does your consultation is a little bit your go-to, that person that to make sure that your next appointment is booked, that your results are good, that you're satisfied, that you really understand what to do before, after the treatment. That's really what we're trying to achieve here. Then once you do those treatment, the recommendation, we need to evaluate your results to make sure that we met your expectation, that actually they're not met, we exceed your expectation. That's our goal here. So we'll make sure at the end, we usually pull the skin analysis back, the Observe, then we can compare the results before and after, making sure everything's going well. It happens. Sometimes we need to make some adjustment, but that's the whole concept of this program or treatment plan that I'm presenting today. It's to, when you get on those treatment plan, we can guarantee you the results that you're looking for. Then once we exceeded your expectation, we have the maintenance game plan. Because this is a little bit like going to the gym. If you stop, you need to eat healthy, you need to exercise, but you can't just stop and expect the results to last forever. There's maintenance to be done here, okay? Then I'm bringing you to my philosophy. Okay, the skin is a reflection of what's going on inside of your body. There's no laser out there that will compensate for a poor skincare, and there's no skincare that will compensate for a poor lifestyle. So that's why all the recommendations that I'm going to do and to explain have that in mind consideration. And another thing is that we believe that we need to work with your body, not against it. So most of our treatment plan are really holistic. We're trying to minimize the damage created to your skin because we're about to create an injury to your skin and we're asking your skin to heal itself. So we need to make sure to have the proper nutrient, all the prep that your skin needs to respond well to the treatment. Okay? Then I'll go more in depth about the skin consultation. So during that skin consultation, that's where we discussed all your concern. We explained you how things are going, and then we give you the treatment plan. Sometimes we give it the same day. Sometimes we need to wait a couple of days depending on what's going on. Okay? So first, we will look at the cause. And here I need to be really general. So I'm going to approach aging as a general term, okay? So everybody have in common that we are aging. That's the one thing we can't stop. So aging usually get reflected with wrinkle, fine lines, some dryness, lack of hydration, the thinning of the skin. Maybe you lose the volume, elasticity, the skin starts sagging. We can see a little bit of hyperpigmentation, discoloration, sun damage, sunspots. There's hyperpigmentation coming on. The dull, so it's not as bright as it used to. The skin texture, enlarged pores, and increased sensitivity. So that could be redness, it could be breakouts. Isn't it fun aging? So I'm going to talk about some treatment, but the all gonna help all those issues. So before, I'm going to start with the cause of aging or those concerns that you have. So the factors like poor diet, lack of sleep, stress, sun exposure, pollution, smoking are all really big factors that speed up the aging of your skin. Then there's also age and genetic, but actually those are really minimal in terms of factor. So all those causes of aging need to be addressed in this treatment plan. If not, I'm just addressing 10% of your aging, okay? So like I mentioned, lifestyle, we really need to make sure that you understand that it's important to drink water. It's important to wear some kind of skin protection, we'll talk about later, to if you're in an environment that's really polluted. The importance of stress and sleep. That's so, so, so important. I guess I could have a presentation just about this, but I just wanted to put it here so you understand that it's something that's really important to look at. Okay? Then the second step is to look at your actual skin and try to see what kind of damage maybe would be underlying. So we will look at your dermal level. The derm is the part of your skin that you don't see when we look at your skin. It's inside. So that gives us a good indication of what's about to come up to your skin in the future. So we can address it right now with the right technology. We can also look at any broken capillaries, blood vessel, the texture of your skin. So that gives us really, really good pictures to see it, the results before and after the treatment, and also to understand any dermal issue that you could have that you maybe don't see yet. So the first step of our program is always to protect your skin. So I'm gonna assume that you're coming in and you have some issues. So the first step would be to stop making it worse, right? So my go-to is usually to make sure that you're wearing a sunblock, and I'm gonna use the term light block here because I want your skin to be protected from everything at this point. Because the rays from your cell phone screen, from the LED light outside, pollution, all that really, really speed up aging. So that's super important that you have a nice light block on your skin. Usually ingredient like zinc oxide at 8% is what I'm looking for. The one that we have here, which I love, is not as white and stringy and it's more comfortable, but any zinc oxide at 8% will do the trick. And it's also important that you're using the right cleanser. So cleanser will not change your skin or fix anything, but it can make it can stop making it worse, because with the right ingredient, we need to make sure that your pores are clean, that it breathes well. And sometimes cleanser is one thing that we can change in your skincare routine that will greatly affect your results. But again, it can't treat it. Then my second step is to calm inflammation. So 99% of the population have some kind of inflammation. It could be an internal inflammation that reflects on your skin, or it could be inflammation from the environment. So dry or just, skin cells that don't have what they need. But there's inflammation on your skin, and that's the step one to do when we want to treat your skin, because as long as your skin is really inflamed, it will not react well to any kind of active ingredient we give to it or any kind of treatment. So super important step one to calm it. So usually for this step, we looked at your nutrition, what you're making sure that you have high dose of omega-3, vitamin D, antioxidant. We also can help with some epidermal repair serum. Those are really good to kind of give your skin some oxygen. So it reduces the inflammation, put the redness down. Super important, because when your skin is inflamed, think about when you cut yourself and then you squeeze a lemon on it, how it kind of burned. Well, that's the same concept for inflammation. Once we call inflammation, we need to nourish your skin. So we're going to give your skin the nutrient it needs. Where it's important to invest here is in those active ingredients. And for those, I want you to get some over-the-counter. Where I want you to invest, it's on your serum. I want the serum to have active ingredient. And the over-the-counter serum that you're going to get will not make the cut here. I want some active ingredient that have a delivery system. The active ingredients are in a delivery system, so your skin recognize them. So when you apply it on your skin, they don't just sit at the surface, they go in the skin, and then your skin cells recognize them because of the delivery system, and they're gonna take it and like, oh, that's food for me. So that's how clinical grade skincare works. So that's where it's super important. So usually your topical vitamin C, topical vitamin A, retinol, and some growth factors should be all clinical grade. So that's super important, and that will be adjusted during the consultation. Then step 4 is your dermal treatment. I'm going to use the term dermal treatment because I'm looking for technology or ways to create new skin cells at the dermal level, because you have your epiderm. That epiderm is the part of your skin that you see, but that's dead skin. And your derm become your epiderm in 12 weeks. So my goal here is to make treatment that goes in your derm and then create a wound at your dermal level. Your skin gonna heal, and then you're gonna produce brand new skin cells. And those brand new skin cells gonna kind of push the bad one out. So that's the only way that you can genuinely reverse aging. So when I'm using IPL or laser that are more superficial or just facial in general, they'll remove maybe, the stuff, the gunk that's more superficial, but it does not fix the DNA damage that you created over the years. Okay, so only dermal treatment will do that. That's super important. So that's why we really focus on those technology for this type of treatment plan, because I'm looking for something that will be long lasting. Okay? Usually here, I'm talking about technology like Potenza, that's radiofrequency microneedling. We can do PicoWave Resolve, that's a laser that goes in your derm, does not do any kind of damage at the surface of your skin. And we can use technology like radiofrequency to just boost collagen, elastins, a really gentle way. If I'm nervous for light-based technology, like example, if you go in the sun or maybe you have a darker skin type, I really like the PRP injection. PRP injection is when we take your blood out, we spin it, and then we inject it at your dermal level. So then we're using your own plasma to create brand new skin cells. So it's a way that I really like and we're having good results for. So depending on you, we're gonna pick the right technology. Example, if you're battling with hyperpigmentation and melasma, PRP could be a good one. If you want more firmness, tightness, strength of your skin, Potenza is one. If you want like more pore size, texture, pigmentation, PicoWave is the one for you. And if you don't want pain needle, you don't want downtime, you're just looking for something nice and gentle, Temshore would be a good one. But Temshore require more maintenance, but it's another great option if you don't want, if you like to start soft. Then everybody is different, okay? We age differently, and that's where we need to customize that. I'm talking here about loss of volume mostly. So example, with time, we lose the structural fat pattern in our face. So then, you can have some sagginess happening. You can start seeing your nasolabial fold more. Maybe you have like the temple or just want to lift a little bit. That's where like dermal fillers is a really, really good option. We can also use Botox or toxin to maybe help with a little eyebrow lift and reduce the frown line, a little lip flip. We can add some volume loss in the lips. So those are little add-ons. Maybe you have like a little like double chin or, those fine tuning. So we always give you room to customize the treatment that we just gave you depending on your goals. So here I'm going to present some example of results that we're getting. So this would be from the Potenza. Okay, so Potenza is the microneedling with radiofrequency, so a little bit of lifting. Here I have some results from the PicoWave, where we focused more on the color of your skin, the pigmentation. This client here is also receive other different type of technology, where this one was mostly focused on fixing that sunspot. In this example, it's the Pico, so to help even the texture and a little bit more firmness. And here I have a good example of adding nice, good skincare and adding some volume at the cheeks to just lift it up a little bit. So tonight I was offering some packages, and how we decide how many treatment do you need. Okay, so depending on your age, the younger you are, the less treatment you need, and the older you are, the more treatment you need. And we also need to look at the amount of sun exposure, pollution, all that. So let's say I like to start with one treatment for 10 years of age. I'm 38, so usually 3 treatment would do it. Maybe 4. I would kind of be between 3 and 4. Okay, close to 4. Then I need to look at my environment. I coming from a generation of tanning bed, a lot of sun. So right there, that would bring me more on the 4. Okay. Then am I going to do the face, neck, and décolleté and hands? I usually do a little bit of the same thing. So right now I'm working, I guess I my oh sorry I would do face and neck for sure. That's a given. Décolleté, I need to look at the amount of sun damage I have. Actually, I should be doing the décolleté because I've been exposed to the sun. So in my case, for treatment of face plus neck plus décolleté is probably my go-to. I've started my skincare journey quite young, and I've been treating my hand with good skincare for now. So I don't see a whole lot of aging on my skin, so I would be good. But if you're like me, but you're just starting right now, you never treated, look at your hands. Do you see some pigmentation there, some sunspot, a little bit of thinning of the skin? So definitely I would add your hand there because that's how I can truly see your age. Okay? So once you buy the packages, okay, you're receiving 20% of the value of what you're spending towards your purchase. So this 20% will be used to customize your plan. Okay. So example, in my case, I'm going to go for 4 treatment with face plus neck plus décolleté. And I like to have my Sculptra. I like Sculptra because it's something that gives me a little bit overall volume without looking like a chickmunk, and my skin is naturally really, really thin. So I'm going to use that 20% that I'm spending for my 4 treatment and then towards my Sculptra. So that's how we do the 20% to customize your treatment plan. For the people that came to the event or got invited or until the end of the month, we're giving you 20% off those packages. So that's a perfect timing to, to get those packages if you are interested. So once you get the packages, it kind of lock you in for those pricing, but we still need to book you a consultation with the recommended people. So example, you need injectables, so Lana could be there. So once you get the packages, we still need to book you in for that consultation. We need to make sure this is the right package for you. So there's still a little bit of customization needed to happen, but at least it kind of lock you in for those pricing. So just expect that we may recommend less or a little bit more, but at least it gives you a good idea. So I hope this kind of clarify and help you understand the presentation. If you have any question, feel free to reach out and see you soon. Bye.